Fathers, when did you cry in front of your son? My son Brooke came home from school one day with the biggest smile I'd ever seen on his face. He was practically floating as he dropped his backpack by the door and announced he had a girlfriend. At first I was proud. My 12-year-old was growing up. He met her playing Marvel Rivals and her username was Stargirl 2012. They'd been on the same team fighting against Dr. Doom when she saved him with a perfectly timed Captain America shield throw. After that, they started playing together every day after school. Her name's Summer and she lives in Montana, Brooke told me while we ate dinner. She's really good at video games and likes all the same movies as me. I gave him a little fist bump across the table. My man was learning how to talk to girls. Sure, it was through a headset while playing superheroes, but everyone starts somewhere. My wife rolled her eyes at us, but I could tell she thought it was cute too. For the next few weeks, Brooke gave me daily Summer updates. She was 12 like him. She had a golden retriever named Max. She was really good at math, but hated English class. Her favorite superhero was Spider-Man, just like Brooke. They were planning to play the new game mode together when it dropped next month. I started to notice Brooke was spending more and more time online. He'd rush through homework to get to his PlayStation. He'd skip shooting hoops in the driveway to talk to Summer. But I figured first crushes were like that. I remembered being the same way at his age. Then one Thursday, Brooke came to me looking more serious than usual. He sat on the couch and took a deep breath like he was about to ask for something big. Summer wants to meet in person, he said. She said she could drive here this weekend. I nearly choked on my coffee. She can drive? I thought she was 12. Brooke shrugged. She said it's legal in Montana, like farm kids can drive early or something. Every alarm bell in my head started going off at once. I kept my face calm, but inside I was panicking. No 12-year-old could legally drive across state lines. Something was very wrong here. That's interesting, buddy. Hey, can you show me her profile? I'd love to see what she looks like. Brooke got weird about it, said she was shy about pictures, said her camera was broken, said a bunch of things that made my stomach drop further and further. I told him meeting up needed to wait until I could talk to her parents first. He stomped off to his room, angry that I was treating him like a baby. That night after Brooke went to bed, I did something I'd never done before. I logged into his PlayStation account. I found his messages with Stargirl 2012 and started reading. At first they seemed normal, talking about games and movies and school, but the more I read, the more wrong everything felt. Summer knew way too much about cars for a 12-year-old. She made references to TV shows from the 90s. She kept steering conversations toward meeting in person and asking if Brooke's parents were strict. She wanted to know what hours I worked and if we had security cameras. I felt sick. This wasn't a 12-year-old girl. This was something much worse. I spent the next day doing research. I found Stargirl 2012 on 3 different gaming platforms. The accounts went back years. Too many years for someone born in 2012. I did reverse searches on the few photos she'd shared. They were all stolen from a teenager's Instagram in Canada. By that evening, I had enough evidence. I created my own gaming account with a young-sounding username. I joined the same Marvel Rivals lobbies until I matched with Stargirl 2012. I used a voice changer app to sound younger and started playing. It took 3 games before Stargirl 2012 started talking to me. The voice was definitely not a 12-year-old girl. It was a grown man trying to sound higher-pitched. He started asking the same questions he'd asked Brooke. Where did I live? Did I have siblings? What did my parents do for work? I recorded everything. That night, I sat Brooke down with my laptop. I showed him the real Instagram of the girl whose photos were stolen. I played him the recordings of the real voice behind Stargirl 2012. I watched my son's face go from confused to horrified to heartbroken in the span of minutes. But she said she loved my jokes, he whispered. I pulled him into a hug while he cried. We filed a report with the FBI Cybercrime Division that night. They told us Stargirl 2012 was already on their radar, connected to several cases across multiple states.